How many people do we have to let be killed due to senseless gun violence before we put in progressive gun laws? Progressive gun laws will prevent senseless violence that happens every day here in the United States from happening and put in a system that'll keep guns off the street. The gun violence can be reduced by putting in progressive laws such as simple background checks that keeps guns out of the hands of irresponsible citizens and will be able to let responsible citizens be able to own firearms. Gun violence is the #2 leading cause of death among young adults 15 to 24, and it is the primary cause of death of young adults in the same age group who are African Americans. So gun violence in our community as a whole is a big problem because it's so easy to get these guns and no one's paying attention to how it affects the community as a whole. Handguns like this are the #1 killer of African Americans in our community because they're so easy to get without having a background check. 40% of guns that are sold without a background check. And this becomes a problem when it ends up in the wrong hands of someone that might be committing a crime or someone that might get angry and they didn't have a background check. By adding these progressive laws here in Texas, we will also make it safer for our lawmen, our law enforcement officers who are in the streets trying to take guns out of the streets. But the lawmakers won't put in these progressive laws to take the guns away from people that use guns for crime. Guns such as this, which is the AR-15, I believe should automatically be used. Someone should automatically have a background check when trying to get an AR-15 because basically it's a certified killing machine. The only people that need these guns are law enforcement officers that come in contact with people such as cartels or high-level drug dealers that have high-power rifles. And I believe these people are the ones that cause officers to have an aggressive attitude, and if the guns weren't on the street, they wouldn't be so quick to pull, the trigger when they're coming into a dangerous situation. So if you take guns off the streets, then our officers will be able to do their jobs more effectively. Better gun laws will lead to safer streets for the police, and the police will be able to protect our youth, which is experiencing a lot of gun violence due to just random guns just coming out to the street and how easily they can get a gun. We need these gun laws to stop generational suicide because our young people are the ones that are suffering the most due to all these guns being on the street. Young children are having accidents with firearms like this that aren't being stored properly. Children get a hold of these guns like this and they think it's a toy, and it's really not a toy, and they'll injure themselves or they can hurt someone else. If we increase their awareness of being able to take the guns out, then we will be able to keep everyone safe and make the community safer as a whole. They say guns don't kill people, people kill people. I believe this is a partial truth. The whole truth is guns don't kill people, but people primarily use guns to kill people. So if we put these laws in place, such as background checks and storage laws, then we'll be able to, #1, make the community a safer place. #2, make it easier for law enforcement to do what they need to do and be safe while they're doing their job trying to protect us. And #3, by protecting our young people, our young generations from guns and That's all.
Oh,
Question?
Mm-mm.
what happened, Darius?
That's what I'm trying to get your attention for.